Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This time, we will be discussing 5 tips on how to get your research title approved. So, let's start with the first one, the goal or direction of the study. Let's first read the definition and then let's discuss what you need to do in order to achieve the first point. So, discuss the overarching objectives or goal or purpose of your research. This includes the main question or problem that you're aiming to address and the specific outcomes you hope to achieve in your study. So, tip number one, in order for your research title to be approved, make sure that you present a clear direction of your research. What do you want to do in the study that you are proposing? And this should be clearly reflected in your proposed research title for it to be approved. So basically, that is how we simplify the first tip that we are discussing right now. The second tip, the rationale or motivation of the study. And this is defined as explain the reasons behind why you chose this particular topic for your study or for your research, highlight any gaps or vacuum or limitations based from the existing literatures that you have gone through that your study aims to address. Discuss the relevance and importance of your research within the context of your field of discipline. So, what do we mean by the second point? For your research title to be approved, you have to present a strong argument and you have to convince your committee, your panel, that there is an urgent need to conduct the study. And all of this will fall under the motivation of your study. So clearly state during the presentation of your proposed research title the motivation behind the formulation of this proposed research title. What motivated you to conduct or choose this study? So again, you have to present a strong argument, a strong reason that there is really a need to conduct the study based on you have to gather evidences from literatures. You have to present to your panel that there is still a vacuum in terms of the issue that you are investigating in your study. That is what we mean by research gap. There is a vacuum in terms of an issue or addressing an issue based on the research that you are conducting. So, in short, the research that you are conducting is still novel. It is still new on that particular area or local. Okay? And the rationale of the study is somewhat related to the motivation, the reason why you conducted the study. Okay? These can take in the form of academic reasons, that is, if it is related to the course or major or field of specialization that you are taking, then this can be a strong rationale of the study. The reason why you chose this study is because it is related to the area of specialization that you are taking right now, whether you're in the tertiary or graduate school level. Another area that you can use for the rationale of the study is personal, career. Okay? Personal or career. So what do we mean by personal or career in terms of rationale of the study? You can cite that your current position in terms of your profession is being affected by your proposed research title. And because of this, you became interested in this particular issue. That is why you came up with this proposed research title. So that is what we mean by the rationale or the motivation of the study. The third tip, variables involved in the study should be clearly stated. Let us first read the definition. Identify and define the key variables or factors that your study or research will investigate. This includes independent variables and dependent variables. Clarify how these variables relate to each other and contribute to answering your research question. Going back to our goal, how would your research title be approved? How will your research title be approved in terms of the third point? Make sure that the variables are clearly reflected in your proposed research title. Again, you have to make sure that the variables that you will be using in your study are clearly reflected in your research title. Okay? So basically, these variables will try to justify the motivation and the rationale that you have already given to your panel or to your committee. And then they will have to check and screen if these variables are relevant to what you want to achieve based on the rationale and motivation that you have given the panel or the committee. So again, basically on the third tip, make sure that your variables are clearly reflected in your research title. Tip number 4, feasibility of the study. Let's read the definition before we discuss. Provide evidence to support the feasibility of conducting your research. This could include discussing the availability of resources or data such as time, funding, access to participants, which is the source of your data or your data. Okay? Your own expertise or skills and any potential challenges or limitations you anticipate and how you plan to address them. So when you present your research title for approval, you have to again make a strong argument and present evidences that your study is feasible, it is doable. You can finish your proposed research on time, whether it be semester or for 1 year, you'd be able to assure the panel or the committee that you would be able to finish your study. And the available resources or the resources are available in terms of data, finances, and other areas that you need in order to accomplish your study. So that is what we mean by feasibility of the study. Is it doable? So you have to present evidences and other areas in order to support your claim that your study is feasible. And the last one, significance of the study. You have to again present an argument that your study is relevant, it is significant, it is important. So again, let's read the definition. Discuss the potential significance and impact of your research findings. Just in case you're assuming that your study has already been accomplished, what would be the impact of the result or findings of your study? You have to present this to your panel when you defend your proposed research title. Explain how your study contributes to advancing knowledge in your field, addressing practical problems or challenges, or informing policy or practice. Highlight any potential benefits or implications of your research for the academe, the industry, society as a whole. Again, you have to present an argument and then present evidences that your study is significant, it is relevant, it is important. What knowledge can be added to what is already existing in that particular field that you are investigating? You have to convince your panel that these are the significant contributions of the study that you will be conducting, just in case you finish and if this proposed research title is approved by the committee. Okay, so basically These are the things that you need to check and remember when you present your proposed research title in front of a committee or a panel. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe and God bless. Don't forget to please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Doc Ed Padama. Bye!